Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We have just made it back to level 70, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity for me to run through what my plan is for this character, because we're going to change ever so slightly. We're still keeping with our Disintegrate and Black Hole build, but you'll notice that we've got Archon on the hotbar rather than Teleport in its position. I'm still going to be keeping with the Firebird set, but if I bring up my inventory and my stash, we have, over here, we've got Chandotto's entire set, which will build up stacks of Chandotto's force while we go around attacking things, and then when we switch to Archon mode, it will cause explosions all around us. Now these, combined, the explosion type is actually the same type as the Archon that you move into, so by going for a Fire Archon, we're going to be exploding fire all around us. Stacks up to 20 times, so that's potentially 7,000% weapon damage on each wave of destruction every single second, which is pretty incredible because it's 30 yards. It's a good distance that it's going to be traveling. So we're going to use these. Let's just switch them over. I've not done any of my equipment upgrades yet. And if we go back to our other stuff, we already have the Firebirds down. So we're going to swap that in straight now. And for the Firebird set, we're going to keep the legs, we're going to keep the torso, we're going to go for the helm as well, possibly the hands, definitely the feet. Hands we might go for Mage Fist, and obviously, and let me just swap that out, we're going to go for strong arm braces on our shoulders as soon as we get them, because we're going to be trying to knock things back and cause extra damage, and that's going to cascade quite nicely with the black hole. So my immediate plans, we've got an Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac, which is going to help reduce the cooldown on Archon. For the moment we've got a Ring of Royal Grandeur equipped, although we don't actually need that because I think I've got one cubed. At the moment I'm using the Oculus Ring for the jewellery. So this could be swapped out for anything, maybe even a Hellfire Ring, start just like blasting lava blasts on the ground. That'd be quite cool. We want to get a new Hellfire Amulet, get either one of these as the secondary ability, or the Elemental Exposure one. For the moment I'm going to keep these as they are. It's only if I get one that actually has Conflagration, Unstable Anomaly, Astral Presence or Unwavering Will that I'll actually swap it out. Oh, this is so cool. Absolutely love it. So yeah, we're back to getting the Firebird set and trying to upgrade our equipment. I'm going to put on the best stuff that I can for the moment and start going through equipping my followers a little bit. And we're going to start rifting again. I'm going to get Zai's Stone of Vengeance up a bit, and I've got the Goggoth Swiftness. And the other one that I'm going to be doing is the Poison one, which I think might have been destroyed when I died. But we can pick one of those up on a rift quite easily. I don't see that being a problem. So that's where we are. Stick with us, and we're going to see if we can't get a little bit better and get back to where we were. I'm going to spend a bit of time just going through and seeing what bits I can wear while we're waiting for the Firebird set. Most probably we're going to do the Sage's stuff or the Ashira's stuff. In fact, pretty certain we're going to do a shearers now I look at it. So give me a couple of minutes and I'll get things upgraded and we'll be ready to continue. I'll see you soon. Okay, we're back. So this is what we've settled on. We've gone for 3 pieces of the Ashira set, which will give us all of our followers helping out. We just forged ourselves a little fleeting strap as well, because we had crap all in our belt slot. We're using gold skin because likewise we didn't have any worthwhile torsos. We could be using Blackthorn Surcoat, but I'm going to get rid of that as soon as I get the Firebirds set. And one of the good things about levelling up is we've got 627 blood shards to use. So we're going to go to Kadala and see if we can do a spot of gambling. Maybe get a second piece of the Firebird set. Give us another extra life. We're using 2 pieces of the Veer set at the moment, because likewise, until we get more of the Firebird set, there's no point in not taking advantage of Archon gaining every rune. And being able to teleport every couple of seconds is going to be really handy. And there's obviously the slow time bubble and all of the explosions. It just turns you into a walking killing machine. Very funky. What else have we gone for? Custodian Risk, as we saw before. So yeah, that's pretty much where we are. I'm going to take a bunch of these and we're going to clear out some space here by cubing a whole bunch of 30 deathsbreaths. So we can do 6 of them. Let's move this over here. And we will go 6 of you. 6 of you. 6 of you. And once I've done this and done my gambling, I might switch to some of my other characters and forge some items for my followers briefly. But for the moment, this will do nicely. Okay, let's put that in. Let's put that in. Homing pad's always useful. Pauldrons of the Skeleton King was one that I picked up on the way. Gloves of Worship, that's a fun one. Chainmail, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. What do we want to do? We want to do Nemesis braces. I was using those while leveling up. They're always good fun. All right.
Hey, mister, I got some new things. You should take a look.
Let's get these all done.
Small minds, small goals. I won't judge. You have access to a wondrous artifact of old, and that's what you want to do with it. Very well.
So glad to get homing pads in there. I mean, it's not one that I'll use very often, but it is a good one.
Small minds, small goals. I won't judge.
All right. Okay. So, still got absolutely loads to go on this, but tempting to switch over to that actually rather than Syndicate. But the 30% reduction in cost is definitely needed because I'm still burning through my arcane power, as you can see from that. So let's go to Kadala and let's do some gambling. Now, what could we get that isn't going to impact on things? Shoulders and legs are shearers, which we kind of need to hold on to. Sorry, shoulders and feet and legs. So shoulders, legs. So we could do torso. We can do head. Torso and head. Torso's the best choice out of those at the moment. Or head and hands, and potentially get rid of the Archon stuff. Let's go for head and hands.
See you soon. Well, it's a good paperweight. Well, isn't that nice?
It's not one that we wanted, because we've already got that, but...
Don't forget, luck always changes. Don't forget, luck always changes.
Well, that was not... not good at all, let's say. Alright. So we got Tarash's Guise of Wisdom again. Let's just compare it with what we have in here. It's got better intelligence. It's got a lot worse vitality, and it's got worse critical chance. Yeah, so we're just going to get rid of that. Put that back in there, and let's put Firebirds just in there for safekeeping. I could hold on to it and transmute it into a different part of the set, but the resource requirements in order to do that are quite heavy. Okay, back. And yeah, we could upgrade our gems at the moment, but I don't think it's worth it while we're kind of just tentatively getting back into the swing of it. So give me a couple of minutes. I'll put up the difficulty level. I'll see if I can forge up a couple of better things for my followers, and maybe we'll jump into a rift. Hello everyone, and welcome back. So we finished doing our upgrading. We did a couple of rings and an amulet for each of them, and I've forged them at least a unique weapon, if not slightly more than that. To run through the equipment very quickly, on the Templar we've got the Wall of Man and Devastator. Got quite lucky with the rolls on that, but not nearly as lucky as the others. We go into the Enchantress, check her inventory and skills. We managed to get an Ancient Mark of the Magi, very, very lucky. And on the Scoundrel, an Ancient Siduru Crust. So, all in all, pretty damn happy with that. Upgraded a couple of my gems in here as well. So I think we're pretty much ready to run into a rift and see how this new build holds out. I've increased this to Torment 1 just to kind of test the water a little bit. So let's get in and fingers crossed, let's not die!
Are you strong enough to survive?
That's a brilliant start there. Alright, so we're up to 3 Chandotto stacks.
We'll rip these brutes to shreds.
Oh yeah, this is going to be very easy. And we're already up to 20 Chandotto stacks, so as soon as we find something that's worth blowing up, we will switch over. And we'll just pretend that these guys don't exist. Oh blimey, as soon as I get the Firebirds stuff on this, that's going to be even crazier, because I'm building up Archon stacks while I'm going around, and each Archon stack increases my damage by 6% for the entire time that I'm in Archon form. Yeah. And it's over half pulled down already. I get a feeling this is going to be quite a powerful build. Although nothing gets past bloody shielding things. And a unique wizard hat. We'll check that out in a moment. Alright, 17 stacks already, 19 stacks, and we're at maximum. So now we're just waiting for the cooldown. And I can teleport around as well, just in case things aren't going fast enough. And add extra explosions. Definitely a different way of playing, and it's one that I'm pretty fond of, I have to say.
Your defenses are nothing.
Quite nice having my companions all back as well. I know it's not particularly difficult at the moment, but it is good every now and then seeing everything getting turned into chickens. Alright, we're just waiting for the cooldown on Archon again. Marquee tokens, I like that. And once we get strong arm braces and we're knocking everything back as well, so causing more damage when they get knocked back, it's going to be even more powerful, because the explosion wave should... They just will die. So good.
How does that feel? Need more time.
Just a shame it doesn't last a little bit longer, but can't really complain much. Alright, that's 7 Chandotto stacks. So yeah, with Firebirds, once it gets up to 10 Chandotto stacks, I don't really need any more else than just to kill things a little bit faster, because once you reach 3000% weapon damage per second, they will burn until they die anyway. anything more is just a bonus, so really I only need 10 stacks, because that'd be 3,500 in the explosion that happens. And that in itself would be enough to make them burn until dead.
Not ready yet.
Still want to be a little bit careful of some of these guys. I don't know how much damage they would do. Good time. Didn't really press that.
Still waiting. If only they could see me now.
Obviously, once we do get more of the Firebird set, we're going to lose the extra runes from Archon, but we'll still have the explosion one, if not the teleport. So we'll be able to make good killing speed. Nope, nothing down there. Back the other way we go.
Our opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down.
Need more time.
Alright, just standing next to him and exploding even more than normal.
The light grows stronger within you.
And that is obviously a welcome addition. More levels is always good. We've got everything in cooldown reduction at the moment, I think. Try and keep Archon up as much as possible. Let's have a quick look at the map further down that way. Okay. But until we reach the point where we've maxed out all of the
I'm just warming up.
Paragon options that we can max out, but it's always a bit
Still waiting.
tentative as to which one's going to be the best option for it all.
Need more time.
Only need more time if we pretend we give it a crap. Just run through everything, exploding it all. Alright, so one of those explosions did a little bit of damage, but not a huge amount. Still be a little bit cautious about them, of course. And nearly at the Guardian time. Let's assign this Paragon point into cooldown reduction. Guess that answers that question. And we'll just run through that.
The Rift Guardian has found you.
Alright, let's arc on him.
Not ready yet.
That is pretty damn
Long ago,
awesome.
I would open rifts for the Nephilim to help them train for battle. They fought bravely, facing down enemies in places pulled from the deepest corners of their memories. Ours is a race of great power, but we are nothing unless we temper it with skill. A fine battle.
Don't really care too much about that talking. Let's salvage all of these. There's going to be nothing much better in here. Is that another Crown of the Primus? Yeah. We've already transmuted one of those, so we can just salvage that as well. And that's always going to be welcome. More materials. Okay, we already salvaged it? Yes, we have. Right, drop these down. And let's ask
Hello
for
there.
the helmet.
What a steal.
No sign of the Firebird's beam. Well, all in all, quite happy with this. I'm going to leave it there for now. This is just supposed to be just a reintroduction, and hey look, we're back to level 70 and things are going to be much better now. But thank you very much for checking back in, and I'll see you soon for more Diablo 3.